Who here has heard of the musical The Lion King? And who here has seen it? The Lion King is a musical based on Disney's classic movie and debuted on July 8, 1997 in Minneapolis, Minnesota, before debuting on Broadway on October 15, 1997. To date, the musical has grossed over $150 million. Right from the start, however, The Lion King was a huge success, winning 6 Tony Awards in 1998. Best Musical, Best Scenic Design, Best Costume Design, Best Lighting Design, Best Choreography, and making history with Best Direction of a Musical. The winner of this award was the first woman to win, and her name is Julie Taymor. Julie Taymor was born on December 15, 1952, in Boston, Massachusetts. Right from the very beginning, Taymor showed an interest in theater. She joined the Boston Theater, and right after high school she went to Paris to study with the mime Jacques Lecoq. One of the main techniques that Lecoq focused on is the use of masks while acting, which played a large role in The Lion King, which you could all see. Julie Taymor graduated from Oberlin College in 1974 and then traveled around the world to countries such as Japan, Bali, and Indonesia. In Bali, she created her own theater company, Theater Lo. In regards to the theater's role in society in Bali, it is much different from than in North America. Taymor said, "I was very taken with the fact that the theater productions there were a part of everyday life. You don't do it because you're going to be reviewed in Time magazine, but it's part of what it is to be a living human being." Taymor, in my opinion, is one of the rare people in this world that are involved in the performing arts because of the art itself and not for the money. Julie Taymor does not limit herself to one artistic medium. Taymor involves herself in theater, film, sculpting, and mask making. By doing this, she has become a well-rounded creative influence. The more knowledge a person has in multiple mediums, the more they can incorporate all of them together and create something magical. In art, collaboration is a key component to success. There's a large stigma with creative industries in regards to collaboration. Many people have an artistic vision and have a difficult time straying from their vision. Art is a very personal thing, and many people, myself included, have a difficult time when other people attempt to contribute and alter their vision because it no longer feels like their baby. Julie Taymor, however, is the opposite. She welcomes any and all collaboration and opinion. An example would be when she was directing Titus. Anthony Hopkins, a well-known actor, had a very different opinion on his character than Taymor did. Julie Taymor was all ears and welcomed his creative input into the way she shaped his character from then on. Taymor said in an interview with Oprah, "I believe if you really have a strong idea, you can say, 'What do you think? Let me see how my ideas play off of yours.' It inspires me that she is not an authoritative director glued to her vision." She said, "I'm also very creative when I'm talking to others. I believe in collaboration." She is instead someone that views everything as a creative process and can develop and change based off of everyone involved in the work. Everything Julie Taymor touches has turned into a huge success, including her films The Tempest, Titus, and Frida, and her theatrical shows The Lion King, Oedipus Rex, and Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. Oh, wait. Not Spider-Man. In theory, the idea of Spider-Man on Broadway was revolutionary and ambitious, which of course would mean that Julie Taymor would be involved. But to be blunt, the production failed, and it failed miserably. Now, technically speaking, Taymor was not the acting director when the show premiered, but she did help conceive the production, so her name is associated with a lot of the backlash. To start off, the first error was in the amount of confidence placed on this production, with a record-setting budget of $52 million, with a running cost of $1 million a week. and the price just kept growing and growing and never was capped. Another major issue that I'm sure everyone has heard about were all of the injuries. This show was full of suspended people combating in the air, and even though as a production student, I even know that it is extremely risky to do that and expect everyone to come out uninjured, they carried on with their grand ideas. This caused 6 people major injuries, 2 of which consisted of free falling because they were not tied off to their harness properly. Overall, no critics had good things to say about the performance, saying that the performance fell short of the true vision of Spider-Man. Because the show's bad press from the beginning and multiple health and safety errors, the show really had no chance of being successful. Now you're probably asking, why is Patricia telling us about the worst Broadway musical of all time? I was just starting to like Julie Taymor. I thought this was supposed to be inspiring. In my opinion, the Spider-Man musical is what makes me admire Julie Taymor even more. Even though she was involved in the musical, that to an extent did tarnish her name, she overcame it. She acknowledges it happened, and the fact that you win some and you lose some. She handled all of the backlash with grace and did not for 1 second let it stop her from doing what she loves. This is inspiring to me because when something bad happens, it's easy to just forfeit rather than learn from the experience and come back even stronger. Julie Taymor is an inspiring female role model for aspiring women going into the entertainment industry. By being the first female to win a Tony for Best Direction of a musical, she opened a door of possibilities to women everywhere. It is a well-known fact that women are hardly hired to direct on Broadway. Julie once said, "When women are honored with awards, we become role models. We open it up for a whole new generation." She not only acknowledges what she has done for women, but also tries to inspire women to follow her and win awards themselves. Women need to make a name for themselves in the entertainment industry because directors are mainly male. Taymor said there's a lot of fear with women in positions of power. I think that has to do with something of the terror of a mother who you just don't want to be around. Many misconceptions of women take control and therefore hinder women's chances of furthering their career. We need strong women like Julie Taymor to pave a path for others and defeat the misconceptions, proving that women are just as able in the male-dominant industry. Thank you for listening.